installing the WJP Freestyle bars. We did a Trixx conversion on this spark, but I'm in the middle, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you some tips and pointers so you can get them installed. This is very elementary. So you're gonna take your bolts out here. They're 14 mils. If you had your Trixx bars on here, because they only work on Trixx, take all your 14 mils, take your old bars off, unplug all the controls, and your controls are here. Of course, you're gonna take those apart. I believe they're 5.5 millimeter. And you're gonna undo all your controls, move them to the side for your boxes, and then you slide your bars in and line them up and tighten everything back down. Now we're here. So, and all you do is put the controls back the same way that you took them off. But here, the holes are pre-drilled. You're only gonna use one. You don't use two. These bolts aren't long enough to use two, and you don't need to. All you do is put your controls back on and line them up. And before you line them up, you get here and take a set of snips and you cut that third alignment hole, because remember that goes on OEM. These aren't OEM. You don't need the alignment pin because there is no middle pin. So you cut that out so it sits flush, and you go ahead and put your controls here, and you put your M6 bolt on the outermost hole. It's already threaded and it'll hold it in place, and you lock everything back down. If you don't like your triggers rolled up, all you do is take your bars and adjust it and roll them forward, because hence the word freestyle. When you're doing wheelies, it brings the triggers up to a point where you're not bending your wrists all the way over and causing yourself wrist problems. When you do wheelies and jumping, the triggers are right all the way in front of you. You don't have to ride wrist over and worry about getting wrist fatigue and everything. So take your bars, you see these are tilted forward about 10 degrees. That's the way you want it. And I'm out here by myself, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you the finished product once it's done. But these are very easy to put on. If you could take them off, you could put them right back on. Just remember to cut this, and I'm gonna show you the end result. That's how it looks once you cut it. All right, we got everything on here for the Freestyle bar conversion. And remember, this didn't used to be a Trixx. It's a regular spark. So we got dummy buttons here. It doesn't have VTS, but if you add it, it's already here. We needed this side for the start button, but once your alignment is all good, if you want to adjust your bars, rotate them forwards or back, this is where you do it at. And if we go under, you see it's only one bolt here, and you use the outside edge, you don't need the inside. And these bolts here, they're 5.5 mil. Make sure you take it easy on those or you will crack the housing. They don't need to be super tight. But once it's all lined up, you're gonna put your pad on and you put your grips on. And here you also use hand tools. Do not use power tools on the outside of the grip, so you'll strip the Allen heads. And I'll show you the finished product. I just wanted to let you know where we're at and how everything is looking. And you can loom these up, and we got a zip tie them, but all that's in your kit, especially the new kits that we have. But I just wanted to show you exactly what this one is doing. And it looks beyond awesome. Just the grip slid on, get it to the edge, just like in the other video, so you'll be able to seal the edge. And you don't have to seal the edge if you don't want to, because these are aluminum, not gonna rust out or anything, they're anodized. But if you wanna put the end cap on there, you can. All right, once you get here to tighten it, hand tools. And snug. Do not torque these down. Do not use power tools, because you will strip the heads, and that's not covered under the warranty. All right, once you got everything hand tight, that's what it should look like. On the outside, you can cut that edge and silicone it just like the other video, or if you have a razor blade, shave the ribs down and just push it in there, and you're locked in, ready to go. But this is what your finished product looks like once it's all buttoned up and put on. And you're gonna put your RSI pad right there so you can not eat the bars right here. And your phone holder goes on top, so we'll do that part last. All right, what you wanna do is make sure the 3 straps is facing you, and you take that third one and tuck it under into the crevice. Then you spread it, put it over your bars. Make sure it's tucked all the way under and nice and snug. And once you get it tight, Bring one side over, stretch it to the front, bring it to the Velcro. Same thing for the other side. Stretch it, bring up the Velcro, lock it down. Now your teeth are protected. You don't look like a West Virginia picket fence if you happen to hit it.